Hey everyone, welcome back to Road to Argentina with episode 5. So yeah, in this episode we're going to try and get promoted from Division 10 to Division 9 and win the Division 10 title. So yeah, let's get started. In this episode guys, I'm going to be showing you just 2 episodes. That is because it was quite a long video. As you can see, the video is like 11 minutes long, and there were a lot of goals and highlights to put in these matches, so that explains why it's so long. But yeah, so don't worry, I've recorded 3 games for this episode actually, but the third game you'll see in episode 6 along with 2 other games. So yeah guys, first game we're going to play, we're against an English Premier League team apart from Adebayor. But yeah, he's got Darren Bent, Lampard, Gibbs. Not really threatening, so don't worry about that. So Daenine has the ball here, he tackles me and puts it out for a corner. And I was thinking to myself before I took this, it's been quite a while since I've scored goals from corners. And guess what? We just do that with Colaccini to make it 1-0 to us. Just before I took that corner, I was thinking to myself, haven't hardly scored any headers from corners in this series yet, and we've done that in episode 5. And believe me guys, there are a lot of overpowered heading in this episode. So yeah. Just before half time, Daenine gives it to Perez. Perez puts it to Zarate. Zarate puts Perez in. Perez has the ball. He just scoops it, and then Zarate chips it first time over Ruddy into the back of the net. And I really like that goal. It's one of my favourite goals I've scored in this series, guys. That was a brilliant goal. Because I chipped it in, and then obviously when I was putting the ball in, I noticed that his goalkeeper John Ruddy was running out. So I thought, why not just chip it first time, and it might catch him out. And it did catch him out, as you can see there. So yeah. And I'll show it again because this goal was brilliant. Like, look at that first time chip, boom. Ruddy was nowhere in sight. He was lost. And yeah, that's 2-0 for half time. Brilliant. And yes, guys, that's the referee's going to blow up for half time now. So yeah, 2-0 up at half time. Quite comfortable, really. This guy hardly had any shots on target. We're completely dominating. Hopefully, we'll get another comfortable win and edge closer to getting out of Division 10 into Division 9. Yeah, road to promotion. Yeah, look, as you can see, here's the goal here, the highlight. Costa and Colaccini just headed it in to make it 1-0. So as you can see the shot stats, we are winning 2-0. And also the shots, we've had 6 shots, 4 on target, and he's had 1 shot and none on target. So yeah, before he makes a change, he brings on James Milner for Kevin Noland. Let's see if Milner inspires him. So yeah, I'm not going to cut anything out here. So you can probably tell when I'm not cutting something out, something's going to happen. So yeah, he tackles me with Bent, gives it to Adebayor. Adebayor puts Milner in. Milner's on the byline here, he crosses it in. Adebayor free header to make it 2-1. And that goal really irritated me for quite a few reasons. 1, it was just after half time, and 2, was very, very sloppy of how I lost the ball and the marking. Flipping out. And mate, you don't leave Adebayor like that, to make it 2-1, because he can score headers for fun. But yeah, anyway, I was getting scared thinking, oh god, this will be the first episode where I lose a 2-goal lead. Nope, I put Zarate in. Well, I guess he defends quite well with Gibbs, but then it's a bit sloppy here. Like, I couldn't get the ball here, so I just gave it to Salvio, and Salvio just smashes it into the left part of the net to make it 3-1. It was a bit of a jammy goal, but that was a brilliant finish by Salvio. 88 pace, not 87. He's got high 80s dribbling and a good shot, man. He's brilliant winger. Bit lucky here, but I was trying to get the ball, but I managed to get it eventually. I don't know how he didn't retaliate to it, and just gave it to Salvio, and he just smashed it to make it 3-1. Yeah, and that's not over yet, guys. Near the end again, and Moraes puts in Zarate. Zarate has the ball here. Glenn Johnson just backs away from him. He just has a crack, beats Ruddy to make it 4-1. So yeah, guys, it was quite a comfortable win in truth. The only time really threatened me was really that goal. But oh wait, hang on. They do get a goal back. Don't worry, guys. Well, yeah, they do pull a goal back right at the end. They puts Darren Bent in, and Bent, he's a very good finisher, and in real life as well, just finishes it to make it 4-2 and mount a comeback. No. He didn't mount a comeback, so we won 4-2. That's the end of the game. First game of this episode, and we win 4-2. Brilliant. We're on a roll. We are on a roll, and Zarate got man of the match as normal. Zarate is basically our best player at the moment. But yeah, guys, we're gonna make another sign this episode, and obviously we've got all Argentinian team filled. You're probably wondering, which player are we going to replace? You'll see when we get to that in the episode. So yeah, here I'm just going to buy a player healing card because Daenine is injured and he's out for 1 game, so I brought a healing card for him. And I have a few fitnesses stored in club, from the gold pack, free gold pack I opened from doing the manager tasks in episode 3. I use those fitnesses now and apply them to my players who are really tired. So yeah, let's do that now. because we're going to give one to Mariah's. Look at him, 76 fitness. Basically, what I recommend is if your player's in like has got 80 fitness or below, that's when you should start applying fitnesses to him or resting your players. So yeah, we'll give Perez a one as well, you know. And now I'm going to give Colaccini one. And yeah, Gaetan has 79 fitness, but he'll last me for one more game, hopefully. So don't worry about. I'm not worried about that. So yeah, let's go into the next. Let's go into the next game. And I keep on saying don't worry about that a lot, don't I? But yeah, our record's quite good. We only lost 2 games, won 9 games, and drew 1. We might win another one today. We'll have to see. So yeah, so let's go into the game. Boom, boom, boom. Duh, 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 duh. Yeah, a bit of a twist, guys, happens in episode 6. That really annoys me, but I won't spoil it. I'll show you that in episode 6. I was going to show it in this episode because it happens in the last game, but I couldn't have enough. I didn't, you know, for time wise, I couldn't fit in that video. So no, that match. So you know, I thought, you know, 11 minutes is enough, because if I put that third game in, that would have been 16 minutes, and that's probably too long to watch. So don't worry, you'll see it in episode 6. So yeah, I won't spoil it anymore, so I'll let you wait for that episode. Let's talk about this episode now, episode 5. Yeah, anyway, we'll come across this team. It's basically got a full Spanish team apart from Barini and Ole John, who's left mid for Benfica, and that bronze right back. So yeah, anyway, like in the last game, we win a corner quite early into the game. And you're probably thinking here, oh god, he's going to score another goal, isn't he, from a corner? You bet you I am. Costa crosses it in. Campagnaro heads into the empty net. If his keeper didn't run out, he probably would have saved that header, but because he ran out, Campagnaro's had a free goal to just guide the ball to. So yeah, it was a really good header, you know. So 2 of our centre-backs scored. Last episode was Colaccini, this episode... No, last game was Colaccini, this game is Campagnaro. I didn't mean that. But yeah, this guy hardly threatened, but then he did threaten here. Ruben Castro has the ball here, crosses it in. Barini wins it and makes it 1-1. I was really irritated here because, you know, I deserve to be winning. You know, he just got a goal totally against the run of play, but doesn't matter here. He makes a mistake here, gives it back to his goalie. Tries to be cocky here and give it to another player, but he gives it away. And I have Costa just guide it with a finesse shot past him to make it 2-1. This guy just messing around. He made a lot of mistakes with his goalkeeper in this episode, and obviously I took advantage, as any person would do, really. So yeah, look, you know, he gave it away. Costa just finessed it. Bit of luck there because it hit the post and went in, but you know, you need that luck. Anyway, hit the post again just before half time, and then I cross it in, and then Perez for some reason has a free header and he makes it 3-1. That's it. Perez makes it 3-1 just before half time. It was a bit of a lucky goal, but I was a tad unlucky not to score from the shot that led to the cross, you know, when I hit the post. You know, player crossed it in, and Perez for some reason was not marked. He just headed it. You know, he's not known for his heading, but it was a really good header that was from him. And yeah, that is all for the first half. You know, half time, winning 3-1, comfortable and cruising. Yeah. You know, the only time he threatened was with that cross, really, and that Barini headed in. So yeah, half time, 3-1 up. See his shot stats there. I've had 9 shots, 4 on target, and he's had 3 shots and 2 on target. So he has had a few shots, but yeah. Into the second half now. Give the ball to Costa. Costa gives it to Zarate. Zarate puts Perez in. Is Perez going to finish this? Is he going to finish? No, he gives it to Costa. The keeper gets it, but for some reason tries to run out. So I tackle him, and Costa just has a free net, open net to put the ball into. Open goal. So yeah, we made it 4-1. As you see, I don't know what he was doing. He was being a bit cocky again, trying to think, oh, I can skill you with my keeper. Nope, I tackled him, and yeah, just took advantage of it and made it 4-1, trying to get as much goals as I can. And the win, obviously, because if I win this game, I'll get into Division 9, because I'm being promoted. But yeah, guys, look, that's a jammy goal. He scored to make it 4-2, Ruben Castro. But yeah, let me just point out there, guys. Yeah, in the last game, I forgot I didn't show it, but we got promoted now. So if we win this game, we'll get the Division 10 titles, which will move us to an upper division. So yeah, and we also get a nice coin bonus for winning the division, which is really nice. Also getting promoted. So yeah. And yeah, he scores an own goal. Had a shot. His keeper saved it, and it went to his defender, who was... He couldn't really do that much there. He was really unlucky. But yeah, anyway, Gaetan now is going to finish the game off and make it 6-2. Yeah. So yeah, that's pretty much game over. You know, it was a really good goal by Gaetan. But yeah. Anyway, guys, yeah, that's the end of the game. We won 6-2. Really good result. You know, a lot of our players scored. He scored a funny own goal as well. But you know, it would not have been 6-2 if he did not make those 2 mistakes with his goalkeeper. So yeah. Sarati didn't get man of the match for once, but yeah, anyway, look at those shots. Yeah, we completely dominated. Costa got man of the match, 9.6, nice. And as you see here, we've won the Division 10 title, and we've won 2k, 200,000 coins. So yeah, with that coins, guys, we're going to buy our only signing of the episode, and that is Gonzalo Higuain. He plays for Napoli at the moment. He used to play for Real Madrid. He moved from Real Madrid to Napoli this season. So yeah, he's doing alright there. But yeah, we're gonna find one with good contracts. It's gonna take a while, but you know, he's a really good player to get. He's gonna replace Zarate. Zarate, yes, he will play when Higuain's tired. You know, for fitness wise, when I rotate the team, so he'll be definitely be getting games. But you know, yeah, as you can see, guys, the video, it's 10 minutes and almost 40 seconds. So obviously, if I put in the third game that I recorded for this episode, it would have been too long, this episode, like 16 minutes. So I thought, you guys were already bored of me talking anyway, so why not push it even more? That's why I didn't. So in episode 6, you will see the game, the next game, and 2 other games. You know, there's a bit of a twist in episode 6. You know, I won't spoil it anymore. I'll let you guys watch it when it comes out, hopefully on Friday, hopefully, or something like that. Or I might do it on Saturday, because tomorrow I might upload a video between me and Sandy, you know. So yeah, one of those matches. So yeah, we've got Higuain and we store him in our club. So yeah, that's him up front. And I hope you enjoyed this episode, guys. And I'll see you in episode 6. Take care. Bye.